Hi everybody, Casey Zander here, and in today's video this is going to be, just as I titled, the only video explaining female dynamic the way that you need it to be explained and the way that you probably want it to be explained, so that way I can actually help serve you the best, so that way you can maximize your confidence, you can maximize your charisma, and you can attract the type of companions that are quality that you've always wanted. Here's why I'm making this video today. The fact is that when it comes to attracting the type of companions that you've always wanted, most guys are just simply too boring. Like, the fact is, when I show you this screenshot of one of my past clients inside of MBT named Kevin, when he learned this, he said word for word, this was like witchcraft. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this, I'll put this up on the screen. Right now, we have 1,751 members inside of MBT. And I personally don't think that over the years I've given these guys enough credit, which is why I'm showing you this testimonial, and that's actually why I'm going to be elaborating on this point, so that way this hidden skill and this way to speak in a confident and convicted tone, you can apply this to your own dating life, you can get the results that you've always wanted, and you can actually be happy and fulfilled in the areas that you've always actually desired. Because of that, let's dive in. As you know, we are capping this at 2,000 members inside of the Masculinity Blueprint. So we do have exactly 249 seats left, which is completely crazy due to the fact that we have put in over 100 members over just the past couple weeks. This is going to fill up extremely fast by the end of Q2, which is why I highly advise you hopping into it with the links I have down below. But nevertheless, let's read what Kevin has to say word for word here. I'll put it up on the screen. He says, "Man, after applying what you've been teaching, I swear, this stuff is witchcraft to those who have no clue what female dynamic is. Remember that girl I told you about that I've been talking to on our call? I've got her on a string, and I don't even have to put any of the effort in like the dudes who have been chasing. It's wild." Now, I want you just to think about this for a second, and I'll leave this picture up on the screen for just a couple more minutes here. When you read something like that, and you see that this is witchcraft to those who have no clue, okay? Now, is it actually witchcraft? Absolutely not. But the fact is, that's the analogy he made. The reason being is because if most guys could just learn how to speak correctly, you have to understand that the companion that he is talking to, that woman that he's attempting to get to know, she wants to feel like there's a genuine connection. Like, she wants to feel like there is genuine desire from both her and you. And ultimately, she wants to feel like you're a solid dude all around. And the reason why you must master this is because I've seen all sides of the spectrum. I've seen guys who have put tons of work in the gym, but they don't have the social skills to back it up. Meanwhile, in retrospect, I've also seen guys who make tons and tons of cash, but they're still lacking in confidence because when it comes to the companions that they want to meet, they're not actually able to put the words in the right order to flirt, to tease, to lead things, one step after another. And because of that, they're weak in some of these areas that most masculine men have. Hence why I have always called it full stack. The reason why I show you a testimonial like this is because truly you have to think about this. If he did it, what's your excuse? Like, if Kevin did it, what's your excuse? Because most guys, they simply never take action. And if you learn how to take action, if you desire to take action, and if you ultimately keep pressing forward, you will get success. Here's what will happen when you come into MBT, the Masculinity Blueprint. What will happen is you will start to actually be able to speak to, approach, and attract the type of people you've always wanted to. And not to mention, once you do attract them, the biggest part is retention. Like, I make sure that you know A through Z how to ensure that the people that have came into your life, you can retain those relationships. You can keep those companions lasting. And ultimately, you can be the type of full stack guy that you have always wanted to. When you have the right mechanisms to flirt, and when you have the right mechanisms to push, pull, and tease in the correct order, that's when the stars align and you don't have to worry about heartbreak. You don't have to worry about rejection. You don't have to worry about being ghosted. Because of that, I know I can truly serve you. Now, the second piece to this video is in the bottom of this text. If you notice, word for word, Kevin says, "I didn't have to put any effort like the other dudes who have been chasing, and it's wild." Here's what I can tell you. When you put value on your time, when you put value on how frequently you're reaching out and when you actually have real life stuff going on, you stand out compared to every single other dude who is just sitting there chasing. And the reason being is because when you actually have real life stuff going on, that raises your perceived value in whoever's eyes you're actually talking to. Now, this is a cheat code and this is a skill, because think about it for a second. If you were the type who you're consistently chasing, you're consistently pursuing, you're consistently putting in this effort, you're consistently available, wouldn't it be nice to take a second and know that you have to put in even just half or even less than half the effort that you had to before and still get far greater results with attraction? See, that's the thing, is attraction is not something that can necessarily be negotiated. Attraction is a learned skill. And the cool thing is, when you have these skills, when you have these cheat codes, these things last a lifetime. So I highly advise you, like seriously, the reason why I titled this video the only video on female dynamic you'll ever need for the rest of your life is because the guys who are inside of MBT, the masculinity blueprint, like, I can't stress this enough, they can finally handle this aspect of their life that they've always struggled with. They handle it, they get results in it, the results last a lifetime, and then they know what to do. So that way they don't have to keep watching YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video. They can actually stay on and keep their purpose. And their purpose is in check because they have this part of their life handled on autopilot. And this is a skill that I truly want to take after having thousands and thousands of guys in this. I want to take these skills that I know are proven. I want to take these testimonials like this that I know are proven. I want to copy paste those same testimonials into your life, so that way you can be the type of guy who gets success just like everybody that you've seen over the past couple weeks. Guys, seriously, I recommend hopping into that. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.